Welcome back. My name is Nikisha. You can also call me Nikki. Today I want to just share with you a story. I want to share with you at the time when the Lord called me to quit my job as a school teacher in order to go on this journey with Him and lead me to His next assignment. So it all started in August of 2017. A couple of months before that, I was a school teacher in the public school system, and that's when the Lord began stirring in my heart, just basically speaking to me about this is going to be your last year. And I did not really understand what that meant. I just kind of ignored it. And then as time passed, I just kept on hearing the Lord's voice, like, this is it. I'm prepared to leave and go step into something new with Him. And so I was not obedient. I continued. I actually renewed my contract for the next year. And in that summer, I went out and started buying items for my students for my new classroom. And then I believe it was a week before teachers were supposed to come back and really start setting up their classroom. I had a dream, and in that dream, I just really felt convicted. The Lord was basically showing me my disobedience of me ignoring His voice and still continuing to prepare when He has for months been telling me to quit my job. It's time to leave that that assignment to step into something new. So right then and there, I received huge confirmation through His word and through a lot of praying and of course that dream. And I knew in my heart that it was time for me to quit my job. And so the next day I talked to the assistant principal. She was great about it. And then I talked to the principal, and that was hard because they already had me, as a teacher. So they had to like kind of make adjustments, and that's what happens with our disobedience. But anyway, after all of that, I was able to part on a good note with everybody in the school. They were happy for me, and I felt an overwhelming peace about it, which was great. So I quit my job, and this is it. I said, Lord, I quit my job. I did what you told me to do. Now what's next? And I didn't know for a very long time. I had nothing lined up. So so I didn't have a job. But the Lord did call me to go back to school, and I did go back to school to study ministry in the grad program in online Christian University. So I've been doing that for a while, but still really no direction as to why He called me out of teaching, what He was calling me into. And little by little, I felt the Lord was just telling me to just trust Him, and that He would direct my steps step by step, and that He wasn't going to show me the full picture yet, but He just wanted me to just rely on Him and abide in Him. So I continued taking classes, and little by little, He would just say, start a blog, start a YouTube channel. And that turned into a ministry, and you can see in the link below my website. And and then He just told me just to serve. So I just started serving in my local church more, since I had more time, in the young adult ministry and different ministries. And so I've done that for a while, and still not really knowing, and a lot of trials. I had of course there's financial struggles, but the Lord has always been faithful to provide for me, and that was really great to see, because sometimes we can when we have everything we need, like a job, and we have everything, our finances in order, and we have this in order, it's hard to really it's hard to really see God's faithfulness. When you don't have what you had before, the abundance, and we cling to the Lord more and really put your security in Him and not the things of this world. And so I really had to learn to trust in God and rely on Him, have faith, which can be difficult when you have bills to pay and you just don't know what's going to happen next, and you just have to trust them, because bad breaks can happen any minute. You just have to rely and trust in the Lord that He's going to help you, and He did. I never went without. He's always provided what I needed when I needed it, and that helped to increase my faith. So this journey has been the toughest journey of my life, to say the least. I still don't know the full picture exactly. I'm just taking it day by day. There's a lot of testing, a lot of trials, family issues. Certain family members did not understand why I quit my job as a school teacher. I always wanted to be a teacher. I worked really hard, and it was good, you know. And so that was really hard to just to explain everything. Some of my family members are not strong in their faith, so they don't really understand the Lord and His call for us to be obedient, even when it doesn't make sense. So yeah, so that was in 2017. So it's been almost 2 years, and what I can say is that the Lord is good. Even though it's been very painful, even the refining and the pruning, the preparation, transition season can be so difficult. And you just want to give up. You just want to throw in the towels when you don't see the fruit, when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel sometimes. All you just see is darkness. But I just learned to just rest in His presence. Whenever I feel, whether I'm going through horrible spiritual warfare, or whenever I'm feeling discouraged or disappointed because of this journey and how long it's been, and how I'm not really seeing the harvest yet, it just taught me to dig deeper, to go in His word, to really meditate on the truth and not the lies of the enemy, because the enemy loves to send lies when you're going through tough and difficult times, and when you become more vulnerable to the deception of the lies of the enemy. So it's important to renew your mind and to stay steadfast, and to praise and worship, and have that community around you who can speak into you and speak truth into your life. So that's been really important, and that's been such a blessing. So yeah, so suffering is really difficult. This is a season of suffering, and it's the wilderness, and it's not easy, but I know that it's just a season, and it's not going to last forever, and that His promises will come to pass, and He's going to get the glory, and He's going to work all things together for good, and that suffering produces just perseverance, and just character, and where you just we're talked about in James, that you're just lacking nothing, and that's how I'm starting to feel. As I believe that this journey is starting to end, I'm starting to see the Lord move in some ways. A lot of things I thought were dead, but now I feel like He's starting to resurrect some things in my life, which has been great, but still it's not fully there yet. So I'm just being patient. I'm waiting on Him, but at the same time I'm rejoicing with just this season. I'm just trying to embrace it, because I know that in the next season is going to be difficult. The promised land is not easy. There are challenges when you get to where God wants you to be. Yeah, I just want to be faithful with what He's giving me, and just being faithful in the season that I'm in. And prayerfully, good will come soon. So thank you for hearing my story. If you're going through a difficult and trying season as well, I encourage you to hold on, press in deeper, and you will see God in a whole new way, and you'll be amazed by His faithfulness and His goodness. So thank you. Have a blessed and wonderful day. I love you, and take care, and talk to you soon. Bye.